Hello, in this quick tutorial, I'll cover the basics of Ultimaker Cura, the free slicing software used for preparing 3D prints. Whether you're new to 3D printing or just need a refresher, this video will get you started. First, let's open Cura and set up a 3D printer. If this is your first time, you can skip through the sign-in prompts until you get to the following screen. Otherwise, go to Add Printer and wait till you get here. Once here, we're going to go to Non-Ultimaker Printer, add a non-network printer, and then we'll get a list of available printers. Here at MassArt, we're mostly using Creality 3D printers. So, you can either search in the top or scroll down to the letter C. We're looking for Creality 3D, and our main printer here is the Ender 3 S1 Pro. Once selected, hit Add, hit Next, and you're all set. Now that our printer is set up, it's time to import our 3D model. So, I can go to the File icon or File, find my STL, and double click. This will import my STL into the bed. Once imported, I can click on my model to get a couple options over on the left-hand side. These include Move, Scale, and Rotate. While in these menus, I can either use the different directional tools to manually scale, or type in a value, either a measurement, like 30 millimeters wide, or a percentage of the original file, let's say 75%. Once my file is the correct size and placed to center in the bed, my most crucial settings are now along the top bar. My first section is what printer I have selected, the S1 Pro. My second selection is my type of filament and nozzle size. We are using 0.4 millimeter nozzles here at MassArt, and generally speaking, PLA is what we will be running. The last section is where we really get to do our setup. Resolution is the height of each layer that will be stacked to create your model. Generally speaking, a 0.2 millimeter resolution is best. Infill density is the percentage of the inside of your model that is solid. 20% is often the best ratio of time to strength. Infill pattern and shell thickness decide the pattern of the infill on the inside of your model and how thick the walls are. Generally speaking, cubic and 0.8 are great standards. Importantly, there are two other settings we need to turn on. First, adhesion, which will add a layer of plastic around the base of our model to help it stick to the printer better. And second is support. Support allows for things with overhangs to be printed. If I go ahead here and hit slice, and wait a moment, and go to preview, I can see the supports have been added in different areas. I can also, instead of normal support, run tree support. This is a more accurate type of support that is easier to take off, but can sometimes be hard for computers to run. Generally speaking, it is better to run tree support when you can. Once you're done with your file, you will go ahead and hit slice, and then you can save to disk or your removable SD card. From here, you will bring your card into the lab and go to 3D print.